Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, it's Bones here again with another AliExpress Lego model kit review here. This is the Overlord is on its way set by Enlightened bricks made by Cumin Toys from their Tactical Espionage Action Combat Zone Fire series of play sets. This is set number 1721, ages 6 plus, comes with 5 minifigures, and a little over 482 pieces, because it does come with some spare parts, which is nice. We got a full color, easy to understand direction book here. On the back, we've got all the different play sets in this series. Now, it's kind of funny because they use modern military technology with a World War II themed minifigures. Okay, I can look past that. Moving on to the decal sheet. We've got a nice print decal sheet here. I like how there's a little bit of battle damage to some of these decals. I'm guessing that's supposed to say US tank and not UU tank, and I can overlook that. I'm probably not going to use these decals anyway. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Army tank, and there's the set number. But all in all, nice print to this decal sheet. Moving on to the minifigures here, we'll start with the US minifigures. We got a sergeant here, infantryman, nice double-sided print. We've got the tank crew member here, which surprisingly this is pretty accurate to what a United States military tank crew member would be wearing in World War II in the European campaign. So that's nice. Nicely done with that one. Again, double-sided print. We got the officer here, which is funny because he's got sergeant stripes on his hat, and I'm not sure if that's a medal or something, but that star is normally found on Russian officers and not US officers, but okay. This is only a one-sided print, being an officer. Moving on to the supposed to be German soldiers, but they're actually Japanese soldiers. Here's the officer with his katana. Nice double-sided print on him as well. And we got the infantrymen. I'm guessing this is supposed to be an anti-tank rocket launcher. You can kind of see some teeth marks in it where my youngins tried to pry it apart with his teeth. But again, nice print to him, nice double-sided print.
Not me.
Moving on to the disassembly tool. Kind of an odd design, but it fits nicely in the hand, and it works real well. I've actually had to use it, so. Moving on to the brick arms that comes with the set. We have a couple of LBVs, which are load-bearing vests. They're both the same, except this one came with a backpack that is interchangeable between the two of them, so it doesn't matter which one you put on. We got a Bren gun here, which is a nice molded Bren gun. Even got the charging handle on the side. It would be a little bit better and a little bit more accurate if the sights were a little offset to one side like the real thing, but I can forgive them for that. Got the bipod and an entrenching tool there with it. Let me go ahead and backtrack a little bit, try to give you a little bit better of a look at the LBV. Alright, now we've got the M2 50 caliber machine gun that mounts on the top. Now, of the tank. Now you can actually use it separately because they did send the tripod with it. I really like this because comparing this to the individual sale 50 caliber machine guns, this has a nice wide spade grip that the minifigures can actually use in both hands like it's supposed to be, whereas the individual sale ones have a narrow spade grip that the minifigures can only use in one hand. So that's a really nice touch on that. I like that. We got the ammo box here. We got the mounting spindle for mounting the gun. Nice quality mold to the gun. Again, it's got the, if I can get it here in the light just right, got the charging handle on the side and all that. So that's really nicely done. Moving on to the set pieces that come with it. Only 2 set pieces came with this. We got a sandbag here, which is nicely molded. It actually looks like a burlap sack full of sand, and you can see the Enlightened initials on the studs. And a set of barbed wire, which doesn't quite stand up straight like it's supposed to, but I can look past that too. Probably not going to use them as a set piece like that anyway. Alright, moving on to the spare parts. Now, these right here are not actual spare parts. I'm guessing these are supposed to be the ammo for the tank, because they go in the crate and the crate goes into the bottom part of the tank. But what is in the crate is all the spare parts. We got some spare binoculars in there. We got a spare antenna, some spare studs. There's a spare axle piece in there. As you can see, some spare hands. We also got a spare 6x2 stud plate and a spare 2x8 flat piece, which was a nice touch. Actually, I think that's a 2x10 flat piece. And move all that off to the side, and let's move on to the tank set itself. Now, they didn't quite do their quality control all that well, so it's got a bit of a messed up molded piece here, but it kind of looks like battle damage, so I can look past it. I'm guessing that this is supposed to be modeled after either the M1 Abrams battle tank or the older M60 main battle tank. I'm guessing it's the older M60 main battle tank with the luggage rack in the back. As you can see, we got a backpack there. There's another one on the other side. We got a nicely molded jerry can there. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a rations box. It'd been nice if they sent a decal for that too, but I can look past it again. There's where the 50 caliber machine gun is supposed to mount. We got an antenna sticking out the front as a coaxial machine gun. Now, what they did for the tip of this main gun barrel is actually quite interesting and a nifty idea. What they did was they took a stud shooting mortar and used it as the tip. Now, I find it funny because the spline comes with the bipod and you're never going to use the never going to use the bipod. Now, I do have an individual sale mortar that's just like this with these different mortar rounds, and they do fit in the front of the gun and they do fire. I don't know if you can actually see. There's the trigger mechanism for it. Oops. All in all, I mean, it's a nice quality printed, or nice quality tank. Go ahead and take the top of it off so you can see the inside. We got a driver's compartment and a gunner's compartment, which is funny because the gunner's compartment actually has all the gauges that the driver is supposed to have in front of them, with the little, I'm guessing, gunner's sight there. Most tanks with side skirts, the tracks hang up on them, but the way they designed this one, it rolls nice and smoothly, nothing hangs up. The tracks are a little loose though, so if you try to turn the tank too fast, you will throw a track, like I just did leaning it. Now in the back here is a storage compartment, which is actually where the motor is supposed to go, but I'm not going to fault them for that either. That has a little clip down in there for this bomb disposal robot to hook to. Nice articulating arm. Got some camera lenses there and the binoculars, a little antenna to control it with. What I'm probably going to do though is I'm probably going to take a base plate and put it in there and a couple of hinged roof sections and actually turn this into a motor compartment with an actual engine in there and everything. And I'm probably going to make this part so it'll open up so you can actually get to the motor and take it out. But we got some hinged pieces right here that open up and close. To get the top back on and off, you got to kind of pivot this part right here a little bit to get it up underneath, but and then these down here kind of hinge down and up. And all in all, it's a really good set. I like it. Got some really good molded pieces and everything, except for that one right there. It's got a lot of playability to it. Just jump track again. And yeah, and as far as accuracy goes, the M60 and the Abrams are kind of similar in looks. The Abrams is a bit bigger though in real life, so I'll give them points for accuracy as to what the tank looks like. And yeah, got nice playability to it. I really like how the tracks roll without snagging and hanging up on anything on the inside. They did a real good job at designing that. And yeah. So that's pretty much all I've got to say about this. If you stuck with me until the end here and you enjoyed what you watched, please hit that thumbs up button. It lets me know to keep making these videos because people like to watch them. If you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and jump over to my channel and check out my review playlist. If you have any suggestions for model kits you would like me to review, please leave them in the comment section below. If they're a set that I can afford to purchase and review, I will. If not, I'll let you know. Either way, I will get back to you on that. So, but yeah, any other comments you have, please leave them down there in the comment section below. And until next time, I am Bones, and you are whoever you are, and I am out of here.